just goofed. I thought I was recording an interview and looked back and it wasn't recording, so anyway, we're going to get out of here in just a minute. This morning was a total bust. The winds are going to pick up all day to a sustained winds of 15 miles per hour with gusts of 25 this afternoon and evening. And historically, these deer don't move whenever there's winds like that. So I would have swore that we would have seen deer out here on this hillside this morning. But so we're going to pack up, start making our way out of here, and I'm probably going to use this afternoon to take care of some projects and things that I've got to finish up. And then probably come back out tomorrow morning. It's supposed to drop. Temperature's supposed to drop down to 23 degrees tonight. So it's going to be a cold one in the morning. You think you can bundle up enough to handle it?
Not sure.
Yeah, we'll see. Anyway, we'll catch you then. Alright, I'm back out here this afternoon now. So this morning my son and I hunted for about 3 hours. Never saw a thing. It's breezy, but it's not the 25 mile per hour gusts like they were forecasting. So I worked, did what I had to do for work, got it all done, and decided to come out. And I'm in my stand. I'm in my favorite stand on the farm. Did not hunt out of this stand a single day last year because I had a pine tree that died and was leaning over the top of it. So I came in, pulled the stand down. Pine tree is now laying on the ground in front of me. So my brother and I put this stand back up in this pine tree. I'm overlooking my whole hillside. This stand is fantastic on a north wind day. Now the bad thing is that north wind is hitting me smack in the face. We don't have any sun right now, and it's the evening, so all I have going for me is it's north wind. But I haven't sat here in 2 years now. Big buck just stepped out up at the top up there. He stepped out from the pine trees into the thicket, came out about 5 yards and turned and went back into the woods. Oh, here comes a different deer. There's a different deer. That's a It's another buck. It's a different buck. It is almost the end of legal shooting line. Back in the ground blind this morning. It's the coldest morning we've had this morning of the year. It was about 25 degrees when I walked out this morning. I came out a little late this morning. I did sleep in about 20 extra minutes. I just could not wake up. As I was walking into my blind this morning, the neighbor's dog, which is like a 125, 130 pound, I'm not sure if it's a Great Pyrenees or Anatolian Shepherd, who I play with every time I see her when I go on my runs and different things. She saw me walking through the field and she just came barreling toward me, hopping around wanting me to play with her, and I'm like, no. I cannot play today. You stink. I cannot play today. She just kind of, cocked her head sideways, couldn't figure out what was going on. But we'll see here, see what happens. I've only got about 2.5 hours to hunt this morning before I have to go back in for some calls and some appointments. But just see if anything comes through, any different bucks. Hopefully a mature buck comes through, or maybe a large, really old solo doe. I don't know. day is November 23rd. That's the first rutting activity I've seen here on the farm all year. I mean, I've found some scrapes, I've found some rubs. I've seen lots of bucks and does. They pass by each other feeding. They don't pay any attention to each other. This morning, these 3 does and 2 fawns fed right past me. They came by at about 12 yards. Went back into the thicket behind me. And about 15 minutes later, I heard this commotion, and then I thought I heard a grunt. And that's when I look up, and that doe is just sprinting across this field in front of me. And the buck, he looked to be a young 8-point. He had some trash hanging from his antlers when he came right by here. It was pretty cool looking. He was hot on her tail. And right behind her came the 2 other does and 2 fawns that were with her when they passed by. And they were just bleating, just meh, meh, trying to catch up with them as they took off. About 20 minutes later, another doe and a teeny tiny little fawn came through. Right here, it was a little bitty fawn. And they just fed their way off into the woods on my pine thicket over there in front of me. And then after them, a spike came running through. And he went over there and he followed right behind the trail of that hot doe and that 8-point, that young 8-point. So, very active, exciting morning this morning. Unfortunately, I have to go to work now. And the kids have dentist appointments. So, rut is hitting, but I have priorities and I have to get things taken care of as part of that. I'm planning to be off work all day tomorrow. I may try to hunt this afternoon if I can get done working and get all the other stuff done early enough. And get back out here and get after it. I've said for a long time, November 26th historically is peak rut time on our farm every year, year after year after year. Yeah, you can see bucks cruising, you can see a little bit of random activity, but most every single year it busts wide open on November 26th. I know a lot of guys in the western part of Tennessee talk about how they see bucks chasing hard the first week of November. We've never seen deer chasing here that early. Never. It's almost always the week of Thanksgiving, and today's the Tuesday before Thanksgiving. I'm going to get my stuff packed up. I'm going to leave the blind open in case I come back here this evening, but I've got to get out here and get to work. So, see you then.